Hello and welcome. This is the Astrology of the Week Ahead podcast. I'm your host, your astro bestie, Chani Nicholas. This episode, we were talking about the week of August 26th. And look, a lot of this week, like right up until the very end, is not unprecedented astrology. It's not huge deal astrology. It's actually got a lot of really lovely things to it. On Tuesday, we've got like a fun and flirty Venus trine Uranus, and that is a very unexpectedly delightful situation occurring in our life. It's really good for creativity. It's really good for redoing a style of something. It's really inventive, and it's also, I hope, going to get us to try new things. One of the ways that we can really help ourselves to grow, one of the ways that we can, manifest the things that we want to manifest, is by doing what we don't usually do, but what we know we need to probably start doing. So if you're working on any kind of relationship issues, if you're working on developing and encouraging more intimacy in your life, if you're wanting to bring in more fun, cute, connected moments in your life, Tuesday's astrology is for you. Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday gets a little weird, but then we're back on Thursday, so it's okay. But Monday and Tuesday, I really want us to think about how to go outside our normal routines, how to work a little bit, or how to lean into the work or the effort of something that is going to bring us big reward. We tend not to do things that require us to put in a considerable effort. We tend to go towards whatever is easiest. But Venus is still in Virgo on Tuesday. And Venus in Virgo is like, no, you should really work for some of this. You should actually try a little harder. You might get somewhere. That's really good. And I think that working on something, making an effort to be uncomfortable so that we might have a breakthrough about how to have more intimacy, more love, more connection, and more joy in our life. Let's get really practical about this. Start the week making a list of all the things that you're too afraid to do, but that you want to do, that you have a desire to do. Make a list of all of the people that seem to be able to do the thing that you want to do. Those people that are they just seem to be able to manifest things or get invited to all the places or be able to create these phenomenal whatever, fill in the blank, in their life. Well, that's because they're going upstream in some kind of way. They are working against the grain in some kind of way. And so I want you to think about your desires. I want you to think about what you want to manifest. I want you to think about what you want to experience in life and how you're getting in your own way by not taking the risk, not doing the work, not doing the thing that's uncomfortable. I don't mean work as an effort necessarily, although effort, yes. I mean work as in this is my pattern and I keep getting the same result and I'm always complaining about it. What would it be to break out of that pattern? That would require some work. That's the word I'm using, but you can use a different word if you want. What would it mean for me to try a new thing, to try to set a new pattern and to experiment with it? This is really, really helpful energy, astrology to experiment with. Please get experimental with dates, with friends, with pleasure, with love, with beauty, with art, with anything that you want to have more of. Venus is the goodness in life that we want more of. Okay, that's the beginning of the week. And then we get to Wednesday. Now, Wednesday is this interesting mix of things. On one hand, Mercury is stationing direct. Yay. We love it. We love a moment when Mercury stations direct. And this Wednesday, Mercury will station direct in Leo in a pretty good situation. I got to say, I like this Mercury station direct. It just so happens to be occurring at the same time that Venus, planet of pleasure and love and beauty, is making an opposition to Neptune, which tends to cloud things and tends to make whatever we are dealing with in relationships a little unclear. But it's also really nice rose-colored glasses. It can be really good for creative inspiration and for feeling unification or feeling connection, feeling like we're merging with someone or some other thing, which is great. It just might not be the whole story and it might not be the whole picture. When Mercury stations direct, like it will this Wednesday, the 28th of August, it is much like a car moving from reverse, stopping, and then moving into drive. There's a moment, it's a little clunky. So we're celebratory. Mercury is stationing direct in Leo. It's a loud sign. It's performative. It's obvious. This is like, okay, this is how we're going to move forward now. But just the Wednesday of it all is a little clunky and a little delusional with that Venus opposing Neptune. So we're gathering things. We're pausing with them. We're gathering information. We're pausing with it. And then we're going to make our way forward with it, with this renewed Mercury station direct kind of moment. Then on Thursday, Venus, planet of pleasure and love and beauty, moves into Libra, one of its home signs, which is such good news. We love this moment, and makes immediately a trine to Pluto. This is powerful, potent, deep medicine. This is pleasure as medicine. This is beauty as medicine. This is art as medicine. This is relationship as transformative medicine. This is really, really powerful. And I think it's just excellent astrology. It's an excellent omen, or it's a really good omen for Venusian types of folks. Now, Venus has had a hard time over the past couple of weeks. Now it moves into this big position of potency and power because it's back in its own sign. It was just in Virgo up until the 29th, which is the sign of its fall. So it feels like it's got to come up into life just to get to ground zero, right? There's an obstacle there, or it's below where it should be. And now it's in its own place. Now Venus is on her throne again. Now Venus is in her place of potency and power, making a trine to Pluto. We love this. We love this for women. We love this for Venus types of folks. We love this for queer folks. We love this for artists. We love this for connectors. We love this for beauty makers. We love this for stylists and artists and all the people that are signified by Venus. So all of a sudden, Venus goes from this really difficult place, sign-based place, and the opposition to Neptune isn't that strong. It's not like a potent signature. It's a little bit like a wishy-washy kind of placement. Again, it's good for imagining, and it's good for creating, and it's good for, doing things that are nonlinear, but it's not direct and impactful. It goes from a place where it has a hard time to a place where it is super well situated to do all the things it wants to do in relationship with the planet of power and potency and wealth. So we love this. This is a really lovely signature. There is magic to be made on Thursday. Then on Sunday, Uranus stations retrograde. Not a huge deal, although it, will kind of pull focus. It is a disturbing, destabilizing, eventful, unexpected, experimental, updating kind of energy. So there's that. But bigger than that, Pluto is moving back into Capricorn on Sunday. We're finishing something up as a collective, as a world, as a globe that we began in 2008. From the 1st of September to the 19th of November, Pluto is making its last little dip into Capricorn. This is very important for all the situations that began in 2008. So think financial collapses, think the banking system, and think of all the fraudulent behavior that happened there and all that was exposed there. That was just the very beginning of Pluto and Capricorn. Now we're at the very, very end of Pluto and Capricorn. So what are we talking about in terms of finances, in terms of the structures that we live within? What is coming up for us? And then countries that might have Pluto and Capricorn in their birth chart, like the United States, will be going through their last moments of their Pluto return. Something that only happens once every 248 years. Something that signifies a major shift in that country's or in that entity's, in that thing's existence. Whatever has Pluto and Capricorn in the birth chart, that thing, it's got to be 248 years because that's the last time Pluto was there. I don't mean like babies that have this placement. I mean like, young people. I don't mean folks. I mean like countries and things that have this in their birth chart will be going through a major moment of, yes, some kind of transformation, some kind of pulling back the veil, some kind of digging into what needs to be unearthed at that moment. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Listen, if you have any placements, points, planets, whatever, at that 29th degree of Capricorn, you will feel this. This will be a closing of the loop of something major in your life that perhaps began in 2008. And also, you're just thinking about the part of your chart that contains Capricorn. It is getting its very last little visit from Pluto that you will ever get in that part of your chart. So we're all finishing something up in the area of our chart that contains Capricorn. So go read your horoscope on Chani.com or on the Chani app. Listen to your weekly reading and start to think about, what did I start in this area of my life in 2008 and how has it come to, or what am I doing right now that feels like a little kind of moment of, okay, I'm starting the closure. This isn't the first time that Pluto has retrograded back into Capricorn once going into Aquarius, but it is like that last moment of like, okay, let's circle back around this one last time. Did I forget anything here? And we talk a lot about that in the readings over the course of the next couple weeks. Thank you all so much for leaving us reviews in the App Store. We love them. We read them. We take them to heart. They really mean the world to us, and they really help to spread the message about the work that we're doing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I wanted to leave you with this one. It's called, "This App Changed My Life for the Better." Astrology has always intrigued me, but I never fully grasped its complexities until I started using the Chani app. What was once a small interest has now become a daily practice for me. Chani's perspective on astrology as a cosmic mirror for both the collective and the self has, not to sound dramatic, changed my life. From the weekly readings to the spot-on journal prompts, this app has helped me better understand myself and how to make sense and even see beauty in the chaos of life. As a queer person, I've often felt like astrological interpretations lived within strict masculine and feminine archetypes. But Chani's perspective has taught me that those limitations are as archaic as the patriarchy itself. I've come to celebrate more of my queerness through this app, and I'm very grateful for that. I highly recommend buying the premium version. It's worth every penny. And as someone who also needs something tangible to dump my thoughts into, the Astro Planner has been a game changer for my morning routine. I can't start my day without it now. Much love to the whole Chani team. You've built an incredible app, and I can't wait to see what's to come. All right, y'all. That's it for me. Come back next week, and we will talk about how to clean house with the new moon in Virgo. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and each other, and please do something to honor this Venus moment. And also, I'm hoping that the Mercury stationing direct will help things smooth out. Whatever got complicated and whatever felt crunchy over August, it was a lot of big astrology. I hope it starts to kind of fall into place as of Wednesday and beyond.